guys, Somewhat Gamer, and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be showing you how to make your own, Bukkit Minecraft server. It's something a lot of people want to know how, and it's not that hard. A lot of people make videos on it. It works for some people, it doesn't work for them, complain. But I'm pretty sure this works for Windows 7 and Windows Vista. So let's just get straight to it. What we're going to first do is we're going to create a new folder and name it Bukkit server. But of course you can name it whatever you want. So we have Bukkit server. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Google, and you want to type in development build Bukkit. Go ahead and type that in, and yeah. Then you want to click on the first link. Now it just brings you up with all the latest versions of the development builds. We're just going to click the right side, just click that, and go ahead and download it, and drag it to your desktop. I already have it, so I'm just going to, I don't need it. So once you get that, you want to drag it to your desktop. So actually, I'm going to download it actually, guys, sorry about that. Just might as well show you. So let that download. Alright, so we're going to let that download, and open up Notepad, just Notepad. Make sure you have Notepad open, and yeah. Or actually, yeah, you can have Notepad or Notepad++. Notepad++ will be much easier, but if you have Notepad, it's still going to look the same way, so don't worry about that. And we are about finished right now with our download. So it's finishing up right now, guys. And here, let's just drag that over there, and alright, it's done. Now we're just going to go ahead and drag it into the Bukkit server folder, and it's obviously right there. Now let's go ahead and double click it. For the craftbukkit.jar, we're going to rename it to craftbukkit. So you'll see why in a sec. Craftbukkit, and there we go. It's now named craftbukkit. Now, in order to run this craftbukkit file or jar, we're gonna have to create a CMD, a run file. So I'll be putting this in the description of the video. All you have to do is copy and paste it into here. Oh, that's not it. And I'm gonna go ahead and just get it from over here. Go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. I'll put it in the description of the video so you don't have to type this in manually. But copy and paste this in here. It's supposed to say echo off Java Xmx. This is usually going to be I'll put it in so it says 1,000. Here, I'll change it right now. This is by default 1024, which is 1 GB of RAM, which we're going to run our server off of. It's only going to be me. So that's 1 GB RAM. Then jar craftbukkit. That's why we renamed we renamed this to craftbukkit because it's going to be running off craftbukkit. And pause. I don't know what that is, but that's that. I'm going to go File, Save As. I'm going to click All Files and Save. We'll call this run.bat. We'll call it that for right now. And we can go ahead and close it. Find our run.bat. And I have tons of them. Once you find your run.bat, it should be just like this, Windows batch file. If you did that correctly, it should work. So, yeah, run.bat. So, we're going to go ahead and double click it, and then it's going to start up our server. It's going to bring us with all these things. I'll go ahead and one by one explain them to you guys. So, remember, you gotta go ahead and copy and paste that thing in there, and should just work like mine did. Yeah. So when you want to close your server, never press the X. You don't want to do that. You want to go ahead and type in stop. And don't worry if it says there's failed to load, whatever, or blah blah blah. It's just creating those files, and if not enough RAM, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and type in stop and press enter. The next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to press I'll go ahead and explain these to you guys. So we'll go ahead and start off with the whitelist. If you know how to make a vanilla server, then you probably know what a whitelist is. That's just whatchamacallit. A whitelist is if you want your server to be private until you like make it open for others to join. So I'll go ahead and that you just type it in and the people, their names, and whatever the name is, you just type that in and it'll be on the whitelist. So when the server's private, they can go ahead and join. This is the server's properties file. This is not that hard. Allow nether, true. If there's nether or not. World, that's if okay. So for example, this is the world. If I take this out and put it in the trash can, the recycling bin, and if I put a new map, if I put a adventure map in, and let's say it's called Heroes of MC, then we would change this to Heroes of MC. It will load up the adventure map, and then you will be ready to play it. That's what that is. And they would create. I have no idea what that is, so I'll go ahead and look up on the wiki, the Minecraft wiki. Allow flight if you want people to fly. If they have like if most people like if you have a hack client or something, if someone has that, then you probably want to turn that to false because then they can start flying around. Yeah, they can start flying around, and we don't want that because yeah. If you put it on true, then they could start flying around and they could potentially do some stuff. Server port 25565, leave that alone. Enable Archon. I forgot what this was. I'm pretty sure you just want to leave that alone. I can't remember off the top of my head. Level type, leave that default. Level seed, whatever seed you want, like in single player. Force game mode, false. Server IP, if you're using Hamachi, then you probably want to put your Hamachi IP in, I think. Not sure how that works, but just I'll be showing you how to port forward in my next video, possibly. I'm not sure, but this is just kind of how to get your actual server to work. Max build height, how high you want your players to build. NPCs, spawn NPCs. I want that true. I already went over this, so if you put this true, then it's private. Put your name in, and you're ready to go. False, anyone can join. Spawn animals. If you want animals to spawn, you know, obviously. Snooper enabled. I forgot what this was as well, so go ahead and leave that alone. And I just kind of messed with it, so I'm just gonna continue. Hardcore. If you want the world to be hardcore, so I'm pretty sure if anyone dies, then the world just gets deleted. I'm not sure how that works, but that's hardcore mode. Texture pack. You put in your link, and then it says. When a person first joins the server, it'll ask them, this server uses a custom texture pack, would you like to go ahead and download it? And they'll say yes, no, whatever. Online mode, if someone has a cracked Minecraft account, you want to go ahead and set that to true, because if it's false, that means anyone with cracked Minecraft accounts can go ahead and join your server. Some people don't want that, some people do because their friends don't want to buy the game, or whatever. PvP, if you want to put that true, is then their PvP, obviously. Difficulty, difficulty 1 is easy, difficulty 2 is normal, difficulty 3 is hard, and 0 is peaceful. Game mode 0 is survival, so we can go ahead and change that. Let's say we want creative. Game mode 1 is creative, game mode 2 is adventure mode. Max players, we're going to make that, here, let's go ahead and delete this because I don't want that. Okay. Max players, how many people the server can hold up to, or how many there's limited to people can join, and that's kind of self-explanatory. Spawn monster, sorry. If you want mobs to spawn or not. Generate structures, like, let's say, strongholds, stronghold, those nether things, the nether temples I think those are called, and villages. View distance, this is kind of redstone, like how far your redstone wants to connect. I think that's what it was, I'm not sure about that. Look that up on the wiki as well, sorry. And unwanted, MOTD, that's what you want, so like, MOTD is like, it's the message of the day. So if we're gonna say hi, this is a server then it would say, hi, this is a server. So we're going to go ahead and just close that, because, yeah. So that is pretty much the server properties file. We made the run, the batch file, so that's good. Permissions, you want to leave that alone. Ops, operator on your server. Operator gets all commands to the server, so be careful with who you choose on the ops. Help, just help on the config and stuff. You can go through that if you need some help. Craft bucket, just leave that alone. Our bucket want to know. This is something I just leave alone. I tend not to look at it that much. Not really anything I need to know. So yeah, just leave that alone. Banned players, people that are banned, and it's just like it'll say from in-game if you ban them or not. So /ban. And banned IPs, people that are sharing the same router. So if you, some guy tries to connect to the same house, and you ban his friend from the same house, he will not be able to connect. These are the worlds. Obviously, you have a nether, you have an end, and you have the actual Minecraft world. And then plugins. I will be going over this in my next video, probably after, before my port forwarding video. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to show you guys, because people really needed this start batch file to get working. I can show it to you that it does work once you port forward, or if you use Comanche or whatever, that it will work. So we'll go ahead and oh, whoops, sorry guys. I'll go ahead and show you that it does work. So if I go in multiplayer, I'll say my server. If I just go ahead and join, yeah, it just works like a regular server pretty much, but it's Bukkit, and there's so many things to do on Bukkit servers with the mods and the plugins and all that stuff. So yeah, that's all I really want to show you guys. If you need any help, just please leave a comment and I will respond to you. I don't know if it was too hard, if I explained it easier or not. I could, if you need help, just message me or just leave a comment, and I'll probably respond as quick as I can. And that's all I want to show you. Like I said, hope it helped you a lot. Have some fun with your friends, and once I get into the plugins, it'll be pretty fun with you and your friends, and you guys might have some nice games and stuff to play. So yeah, that's all I want to say, and thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if it helped you or not. So yeah, bye.